All right, so we are back. Hope y'all all enjoyed the highlights. Like I said, it was an ass whooping, just a little bit, just a little bit. But let's go ahead and get off that subject though, because actually, Reese, I'm gonna switch you up. Let me switch up real quick. What we talked about, we're gonna save for the end. Because I think right now this might be a little bit more prevalent. Aaron Rodgers' future. Like, all right, so help me out, because here, let me get on the soapbox real quick. As a matter of fact, let me take off the NBA banner. This is NFL right now. Like, so I have Aaron Rodgers here. Green Bay Packers, you're not going to the playoffs. Like, I made my predictions, and you know what? I had a little optimism that y'all would prove me wrong. And you didn't. And so now what are we going to do with Aaron Rodgers? Like, you might want to shut him down for the season because he has I think he has a broken thumb or something like that. Then you also might want to see what you have with Jordan Love, because he's your backup QB and he's also potentially your future. So Reese, and let me bring it back on screen. I just want to know, do you believe that it's time to trade Aaron Rodgers from the Packers? And if that's a yes, what team would you want him to go to?
That's tough. Because, I mean, do you think Christian Watson is turning around? You think Romeo Doubs will be able to have a better second year than their first?
It's always, I guess, I hate being redundant. It's definitely early. I think next season would be a little bit better because this is essentially a new crop of wide receivers. Again, Alan Lazard was like his only incumbent wide receiver. So I think he's in a Patrick Mahomes situation where you have a new type of scenery, right? You lost your big weapon, but the Packers organization just isn't cutting it out for you. So if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm also got to think too, damn, maybe I should leave. Brett Favre did it. Why not? And can you realistically win with Green Bay? Like, is their defense that good?
But does he just request a trade? Like,
I think
you traded Aaron Rodgers at this point in his career. What is the ROI that you feel like, because you already have Jordan Love, you supposedly believe in him the same way that the 49ers believe in Trey Lance. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of like you trade him. I guess my thing is, like, again, it's a business, right? So you want to sell tickets. So you trade Aaron Rodgers, but, like, do you believe that, like, the guy you got coming up with what you have left will sell tickets still? Because let me tell you something, like, if Aaron Rodgers does anything, he keeps the media talking about something. So there's always going to be money to be made and things to be said about what's going on.
It is a business. Yeah, no, that is a fair point.
You know what I mean? But if he has somewhere to go, and I'm talking about, like, okay, so I'll give two. Because they're funny. All right, I'll give two. So my first one is probably not going to happen, but what if he got traded to the Raiders?
The Raiders or Rams?
The Raiders. And basically just joins Devontae again. Like, because they should have never split up. Do I understand why Devontae left to go get some money and play with a good friend? Absolutely, because Aaron Rodgers couldn't make up his mind on if he was going to retire or not. You know what I mean? So nobody wants to play with that type of uncertainty in a game where you're putting your body on the line every week. So it's kind of like, I get it. So the Raiders, because that would just be cool to see. So a realistic team to be traded to, I mean, is this being traded to with him hopes of winning? That's the idea?
Yeah.
The idea is for hopes of winning. The Colts, I mean, they just do it again, and they just keep getting quarterbacks that are on their way out. And until they figure it out. I don't know though. I mean, it's nobody else that you could really compete. I mean, everybody has
I don't know. Like the Saints don't have a quarterback. Like I said again, they have Andy Dalton starting over Jameis Winston. And I don't need to hear anything about injuries or anything like that. Jameis lost his job. Then you got the Cardinals, okay?
The Cardinals?
Patterson, hear me out. Because you said sell tickets. Kyler Murray, new environment. He could sell tickets. And it don't seem like the defense is rocking with Kyler too much. I did just see something from from Patterson where he was saying that Kyler Murray is just for Kyler Murray. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, you bring in Kyler Murray as the Packers, you now get yourself a little bit more wiggle room. And if he flames out, you still have Jordan Love to back him up. So the Cardinals, you have a solid wide receiving core. You just insert Aaron Rodgers. And then same for the Saints, depending on how Michael Thomas comes back. But that matters a lot. But you get Michael Thomas, Chris Olave.
But Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave, yeah. I mean, the Saints defense, they still got Lattimore more.
I'm going to say their defense is tough too. Like, yeah. I think if he wants to consider somebody, you may want to go to the Saints. And I hate to say this too, but I'm a Panthers fan. So right now, the NFC South, we're looking a little hurt. Like, you maybe have to battle Brady twice, but it's Brady on the back end of his career. After that, it's the Panthers and Falcons, champ. And right now, we're looking for a quarterback, and Falcons ain't really hitting nobody.
If you're Green Bay, what are you getting back?
If I'm the Saints,
no. If you're the Packers,
I'm talking about with the Saints. Mm-hmm. How much you like Taysom Hill? I don't know what they would have to. I don't know. Like they might have to finesse Chris Olave or maybe some picks. I don't know. Maybe somebody off the defense. Maybe somebody off the defense.
I don't know what the value of a quarterback
for Aaron Rodgers, like for a 39-year-old, 40-year-old quarterback,
that's what I'm saying.
The value might be a little low, but I think for the next 3-4 seasons, he can still be one of the better quarterbacks, like at least a top 10. So I got him. I would say you maybe offer up some picks, maybe offer up a little bit of your defense, and he's worked with similar situations and made that team a contender. So, I mean, and you give him better weapons.
Do you think the 49ers are ready to run with Trey Lance?
Not right now, because I haven't seen enough out of Trey Lance. He got injured, and then before that, it was Jimmy's team. So I'm like, I gotta see. But
about the 49ers?
No, because you already got Jimmy, and I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. So if you win it with the man.
Aren't they paying Jimmy like salaries just to play games?
But see, you talked about the Packers trying to sell tickets. You're not gonna sell tickets with Jimmy G. Jimmy need a team to sell a team or to sell tickets. So I said the 49ers are gonna win because of who Jimmy G has, not Jimmy G. No disrespect, but if they did the math, like the math just worked out and Aaron Rodgers could go to the 49ers.
Nah, they probably can't.
That might be back-to-back championships. Like that might be back-to-back.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happens at all. That'd be too wild. But is it fair to say that Aaron Rodgers should be done in the NFL? I mean, with the Packers?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they have a team there. I just don't know why. I don't know. Like, they don't have a great team, don't get me wrong, but.
All right. I hear you on that. Real quick. If you had to, and let me get these up. If you had to, where would you put Aaron Rodgers in your top 5 QB of the entire NFL? Because for me, and let me start it off like this. For me, I have him at number 2. And I think because of his situation, it's a little tricky right now to say, oh, he's number 2. That's no. But, like, you look at what this man has done throughout the entirety of his career, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has put up some stats. Only person I can put ahead of him is Patrick Mahomes.
No, that's what I'm saying. So what are you saying? Like, what do you mean by in the league? Like
so if you had to build a team right now, right? I would say Patrick Mahomes, and take out age right now. Like, don't even think about that. Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Tua Tagovailoa. Like, point Tom in Brady. Time.
You said take away age. I'm
talking about point in time though, and if we're talking about point in time, Tom has not looked as good. No, I hear you, but even without taking away age, I cannot say Tom Brady has looked that good this year. I can't. Like, he's looked subpar.
I mean, no, it's not that Tom Brady hasn't looked good. I mean, Aaron Rodgers hasn't looked good this year. You got him at number 2.
So there's a little bit of a difference with AR as opposed to Tom. Like, Tom's team is hold on. Tom's team is the same. Aaron Rodgers lost his biggest weapon. Like, you can say, oh, well, he lost Gronk too and AB. I mean, he still has a good amount of the same team. Aaron Rodgers has Lazar Allen. That's it. Oh, my fault. Aaron Jones coming back. Like, that's it. So I mean, I'm like,
they traded Jamal Williams for AJ Dillon. They did get it. I mean, this was my thing. Like, Devontae Adams left because of Aaron Rodgers. Like, I don't know. Like, it is a product.
That's fair.
He is a product of his own. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like.
That's fair. They picked
up Christian Watson in the second round. Devontae Adams was a second round pick. I mean, it's not like. What is the real argument? Basically, I mean, I guess this is my thing, right? Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers both skip the things that people ask you to do as a quarterback when you have young guys. You know what I mean? You just always want them there at all points. But Aaron Rodgers decided not to go to training camp. You know what I mean? Tom Brady's going to weddings. He's taking breaks here and there. So they just feel like everybody's putting their eyes on that because it's like that's not traditional in the NFL. It's kind of like you're just there. But these guys have kind of reached those points where it's like, you know what I mean? As a player, it's like, I don't need to do that. I'm Tom Brady. I'm Aaron Rodgers. I can just step on the field and do that. But I don't know. So I feel like other things, from when people aren't as great as you are, you kind of have to like lead by example in the environment. You can't do that at a wedding.
Okay. I got you. Well, like I said, I was just curious about where you had him ranked.
Yeah, I mean, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I still think, but okay, so I would probably say I would put Tom Brady over Aaron Rodgers, but I understand what you're saying too. I'll put Tom Brady over Aaron Rodgers, but when it comes to like, I think Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and it's probably just Pat and Lamar for real that I feel like were. When you say taking away age, you're not including their performance in the season, or you are.
I am.
You
like
are.
So yeah. So I when I said take away age, I was talking about like to build a team around starting today, and that's why I was saying take away age, because I know like Lamar might jump Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like Josh Allen would jump ahead because now I got to build today. Oh, I'm not taking the 39-year-old Aaron Rodgers. That's the reason why I said that. But more so just point in time. Who would you take over? Like how would you rank them? But like I said, I get why you put Tom Brady. Like, he's the GOAT, obviously. So, you know, career-wise, he goes number 1. I can't put Tom over, again, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Tua, Ellie. I can't even say Justin Herbert. Maybe Jalen Hurts. I don't know. Like, it's tough. Like, Tom is
like, I don't know what separates Aaron Rodgers from Tom Brady that much.
Because again, it's because of the at least for me, it's the team that he has coming back versus Aaron Rodgers' team coming back. and the Packers are in a similar boat to the Bucks. So it's like, I thought the Bucks would be a little better than this.
You're saying that though, but Tom Brady still has a chance to win his division. That's what I'm. You know what I mean? That's what I guess I don't understand. Like I feel like you're not weighing Aaron Rodgers' season heavily enough. They're third in their division. We just talked about should he be traded. You know what I mean? Like we're blaming everything on the team, but I feel like he ain't really. Romeo Dobbs Christian Watson did drop the touchdown. I get it. You know what I mean? But like when you don't build that with those guys, I mean, things like that happen.
But like it's been one season. It hasn't even been a full season. Like you can't build that right now, especially when you say like young guys. If these were vets, I would judge him harshly. All right, like all y'all know how to play football now. Like it's time to shape up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I would look at him that I'm giving him that pass because it's young guys. It's a new team, and I know the talent that's there. I'm not discrediting Tom Brady. I'm not saying Tom Brady can't magically win a Super Bowl. Like I wouldn't put it past him, but I wouldn't put my hard-earned money that the Bucks win. I wouldn't. But I'll tell you this though: if you give me Tom Brady, if you give me Aaron Rodgers in the Bucks situation right now, I'd throw a little cash down on the Bucks. So
you like think that Tom Brady is what's holding the Bucks back? That's really. And you don't think Aaron Rodgers is holding the Packers?
Not just Tom Brady, because it's like it's a few other things that I'm not putting all the blame on Tom, but at least from what I've watched, Tom's been better. And I know age happens, you know what I'm saying? I understand that plays a factor into it too. That's why it might be a little tough, but he not the same Tom. He's not the same Tom. Aaron Rodgers is still the same Aaron Rodgers. Like at least that's how I view it. And again, it's just because of the team. Like if you had Devontae Adams on Aaron Rodgers' team right now, you're not having this issue. Like if you have more cohesion, like if this was year 2 for Aaron Rodgers, I don't think you have this issue. Next season, I don't think you have the same issue with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. But like this season, I get it. Like I do. So that's the reason why. But I do get you too. Like I don't. It sounds a little hypocritical as well. So like I get it. It's like I'm judging one, but not. So I get it. Like I said, it's a case by case basis sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. It's a case by case basis. You know, it's here. We're here now. But let's go ahead and talk about some highlights real quick, because I think you all will enjoy this, because everybody is hella hypocritical about this man, Luka Magic, and a little bit Steph Curry, So I'm just saying.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.